Meow.
Dang it, man.
Meow.
You have the audio muted.
Oh, come on.
That's the
Meow.
game audio. Desktop audio is not audio.
I think both was muted.
Yeah, but desktop audio doesn't do anything right now.
Oh.
Also, I can hear that.
Hear what?
Hold on. Go. Like, go around.
Meow.
No, it's coming out of the... It's not coming out of the headphones.
What?
Like, it's coming out of the TV.
Oh, it is. It is coming out
Yeah.
of the...
It's like, you gotta fix that. That's why I was like, I'm pretty sure that I can hear that, man.
Oh, yeah. I was having an issue where it wasn't recognizing...
Yeah, so you just have to... Yeah, you just had to...
More sound.
It's... Yeah, here's why. You were trying to get audio out of this TV. That one doesn't have audio. This one has audio.
So, what do I do? Disable headphones?
So, go into... No, the headphones are what you want. So... Can you hear it now?
Oh, I don't hear it out of the monitor.
Well, then check your headphones.
Can't hear it.
Okay, well, fix the headphones.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I'm quiet.
Mine is not quiet. Mine just isn't working. Oh, no, mine is quiet. Okay.
Yeah, mine was quiet. So it's there.
Okay, good. You're good now.
Alright. Sorry, guys. We're having issues with the monitor. Hello, people. It's us, Two Bros Game Night. I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I'm your other host, Older Bro.
We're back shiny hunting for Sobble. No, we're not on Scarlet and Violet, but I do have that set up so we can move over to Scarlet and Violet whenever we're ready.
Which is going to be quite a while at this rate.
So, I'm still coughing up a storm, and I'm probably going to be coughing up a storm so long as I have my current job.
Yeah,
So I'm going
that's a problem.
to work on getting a new position. Also, turns out, I don't know if we have said last stream, our our recording computer got fucked. So we had to buy a new computer. And Older Bro's probably going to be setting it up for most of this stream. Because we haven't recorded Poke Park or River City Girls at all. So we're way behind on stuff.
Yeah, like, very, very behind.
So we're going to be spending all day tomorrow recording all that content. Or most of it. So that's going to be fun. Alright guys, I got a cough drop in my mouth right now. To help me, you know, not cough.
Yeah, honestly, we probably shouldn't have started the stream until that was done. So.
I was assuming you were going to work on that computer this whole stream.
Well, yeah. No, I meant the cough drop.
Hmm.
Not the computer. No, that's not gonna be done anytime soon.
But yeah, I don't know if you've tested RetroArch on it yet.
It's not. I haven't installed anything yet. Like, I can't test shit till it's running.
But yeah, right now we're streaming on our PC gaming computer because that's what it is. We use RetroArch on this computer because it runs like a dream.
Yeah. I mean, RetroArch should work reasonably well on this computer because it's not that new, but it's new enough.
By the way, guys, I forgot to mention last stream. I I think we talked about the Marvel Avengers game a little bit. So, at the beginning of this month, it was June 2nd, Marvel Avengers got delisted. So, because of that, they made the DLC for free. Like, basically, if you buy the standard edition for Marvel Avengers, you get the deluxe edition for free. I don't know how true it is. Like, on my PS5, it says I have the deluxe edition. But I'm going to play through it a little bit to make sure I do have that DLC. Just so you know, I'm not going to be spoiled on it, because I've seen pretty much all the Marvel's Avenger content in that game, so it won't be anything new to me. The thing that's going to be new to me is playing the game itself. So I'll be playing it after I get done playing all the Resident Evil games. So, still speaking of Pokemon, as you can see, pretty much all my boxes are empty except for my first box. So, I am going to go ahead and evolve this Gibble into Gabite because I wanted to evolve it on camera for you guys. So, yeah. Let's get us a shiny Gabite. I almost forgot about it. So all my Pokemon are now in home. I'm keeping all my Pokemon except for the team I will be using as, you know, the main teams for the games. I leveled up to level 100 just because I can. Sand attack. Well, actually, I should have kept sand attack. I needed shiny Gabite. I don't need shiny Garchomp. Well, I need a male shiny Garchomp, but this is a female. 70, eh. We're about to learn a lot of moves, guys. Dig? No. I think takedown, yeah, takedown's a better move. Dragon Rush. Here we go. So yeah, I'll keep my shiny hunting team in the games, and I'll keep my normal, like, raid or, like, Pokemon catching team in my normal games. That way, I don't have to keep reorganizing home every time a new game comes out. Because, guys, it took me 2-3 days to organize my entire home. Because there's that many Pokemon. So, when we move over to Scarlet and Violet, I'm going to keep pretty much my main team that I have right now for shiny hunting. But it's going to change a little bit because some Pokemon aren't in Scarlet and Violet. So I have to work with what I can. So right now, what I'm working on in Pokemon Home, I'm trying to get all of the male and female forms. I have half of them, half of all the forms. And I'm getting them by GTS trade. And it's coming along pretty smoothly. Like, I managed to get a different form that's not really male or female, but I finally got my second Enamorous. So I got the Therian form Enamorous now. So, yay! Now what's hard to do with forms is getting the shiny variants. Luckily I have a list for that. I have not updated the Pokemon list to include the Scarlet and Violet Pokemon, because we're not in Scarlet and Violet yet. So once we move over to Scarlet and Violet, I will update the Pokemon list.
Yeah, which means you guys will have even more Pokemon to not trade with them.
Oh shit, internet. How long has that been happening? I think it just happened.
That's fine.
It's fine now.
I mean, it was fine before.
It went to 0.
You say so.
Like, I just watched it.
Yeah, like going to red is not the same thing as going to 0. Like, it has to actually say 0.
It went to red and went to 0
No.
for a couple seconds.
As a second, yeah, it's like, yeah, those are not the same thing.
Yeah, guys, I will try my best to work my way into, like, a maintenance position. Apparently, at my work, the maintenance crew are the joke of the entire facility, because they're dumb as bricks. Like, there's only one guy that does anything in maintenance. The funniest and worst story I heard about the maintenance crew, those are broken down pallet jack. The ones that act like a forklift, the electronic pallet jacks, those. Somebody was trying to fix it, in quotes, by banging it with a hammer.
Yeah,
my coworker was watching him do it.
Yeah, that's about right.
And my other coworker, I asked him, do you recommend getting into the maintenance position? He's like, you have an IQ higher than a squirrel? I'm like, yeah. He's like, good.
Yeah.
You're already better than most of our maintenance crew. Oh.
Yeah, very highly insulting to your maintenance crew.
Oh, man. Like, even if I work my way into the maintenance position, I don't want to be branded as that.
An idiot? I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'm already an idiot.
Then you have nothing to worry about.
But I'm not so dumb as to, yeah, I'm fixing this thing by banging it with a hammer.
Yeah.
Like, the only time you should be hitting something with a hammer is if you're trying to nail something on it, or you're trying to break like a rusted bolt off to get into something. That's the only 2 times you should be doing it, not just hitting like the arm of a pallet jack just to see if it works. Like, no, that's stupid. But even still, my first instinct would not be to use a hammer. It would be to use a ratchet. That would be my first instinct, because the problem is probably electrical. So you want to get into the electric panel. There's probably like a short in there, something causing the machine to not run properly. Maybe you might have to rewire the machine.
Well, see, that's your first step right there.
apparently just banging it with a hammer fixes all.
Yeah, sounds about right. Just beat on it. Eventually it'll work. Like, that sounds like I'm joking. I'm actually not joking in any way. Like, percussive maintenance is a very well-known, and very well-utilized version of maintenance.
Did you try turning it off and on again?
Yeah, turn it off and on again is always a good start. But sometimes the only way to fix a machine is just beat on it until it decides, oh, actually, I worked fine the entire time.
But
Yeah, I want to make a joke here, but the problem is every joke I can think of sounds like abuse.
Like, literally, that was a 1 in a million chance that beating on it would make it run again. Like,
no, that's the weird thing. It works a lot of times. It doesn't.
Well,
make
it
any
didn't
sense,
work
but...
in his position. Well, his situation.
Yeah, it's weird, but...
Like,
yeah.
he went up to the guy who claimed it was broke. He's like, you got a problem. You got a shorten. And I'm like, how do you know that? It's like, but no shit, it has a shorten and it's not running.
No, I don't make shit.
But anyway, yeah, before I bang something with a hammer, I would inspect it very thoroughly to make sure there's no other kind of damage in the circuitry. That's what I'd do. I was very concerned about this ad that I just read. I saw the word "stop sucking." I'm like, hold up.
Sorry, I was just gonna assume that it was... I was just assuming that it was literally... you suck. Just, like, that's it. There's no further... Like, I don't know what you're thinking of, but... I was just assuming, yeah, stop being a shit human being.
But yeah, what's really weird about my work is, so in order to apply for another position, I think I have to get my first and my second 90 days in, so I have to be there for, that's 6 months, right?
Yeah.
So I have to do that first. Then I have to look for job postings about positions. And then apparently it get put into some kind of raffle, and I'd be drawn at random if I get it or not. That's how it was described to me. It's very strange. I've never heard of it before. And even a coworker and a friend of mine who I described this to, he's like, that makes no sense. I'm like, yeah. But that's what they told me.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, so me and younger sis, of course, have been playing the new Fortnite season. And it's pretty good. They have dinosaurs in it, even though PUBG did that first. But I think maybe it's a little bit of a better event. But in PUBG, you get to keep the dinosaur that you unlock. So I think you get a slight better dinosaur reward in PUBG than you do Fortnite. I'm sorry. But you get to keep it, and in Fortnite you don't. Once it's there, it will eventually be gone. I thought they were gonna do a Jurassic Park, Jurassic World crossover when they said, oh yeah, we're doing dinosaurs, we're getting Velociraptors in. So I thought it was going to be Blue, Delta, Echo, and Charlie. No, it's just generic raptors. Well, they're supposed to be raptors, but in actuality, the raptors in Jurassic Park franchise, there's Deinonychus. Like, Velociraptors in real life are actually very small. Like, the raptors in real life are probably the size of a golden retriever. Deinonychus is closer to what we see in the movies. So, with all that said, I should probably talk to you about our 500 sub special. Once again, thank you so very much. I can't believe we're at 500 subs. That's something. We're halfway to 1,000 by my definition.
No, that is correct this time.
Oh, I'm correct? It's a miracle.
Yes, because 0 to 500 is the same distance as 500 to 1,000. Those are the same. You are halfway to 1,000. You're not halfway to 600.
Halfway to 600 is 550.
No, it isn't. 300 is halfway to 600.
Anyway.
Again, 2 means it starts from 0. Between means it starts from A. But you have to say what A is. So if you want to say halfway to something, it starts at 0 and ends at the number. If you want to say it's halfway between 500 and 600, then you have to say 500. But you can't say it's halfway to 600 when we're at 550. That's not how that works.
Regardless, so you guys already know, yes, Last of Us, both Part 1 and Part 2 are coming to the channel. If Part 3 comes out, it's the same situation with Spider-Man 2. We will not be changing the 5th anniversary to be Spider-Man 1.5 and 2. We're just going to keep it Spider-Man Remastered and Miles Morales, and we'll play Spider-Man 2 another time. Same with Last of Us. By the time we get to playing it, it's going to be Last of Us Part 1, 2, and if 3 comes out, we'll save it for another time. So with that said, Last of Us 2, even though, yes, we've advertised it several times, is not coming out for a while. Both Spider-Man and Tears of the Kingdom on our schedule have first dibs. So those 2 series are going to come out before Last of Us. But I'm not telling you when they're coming out. That's going to be a surprise. Even though Spider-Man just started now. But like I said, I'm way behind on my import. So because I had to add Last of Us to the streams schedule, I had to redo my stream schedule again. And I actually added even more games. They're short, but still, it is very long. A very long list. Now, I don't think I'm going to get done with it for 3 years. So, I actually need to ask Older Bro's help to put in some 2-player series as soon as possible, because we haven't done any 2-player streams in quite some time. I know we're doing a 2-player series right now, and we were kind of burnt out of 2-player series, but we need to start up some 2-player series again. Which kind of includes Pokemon, guys. We count Pokemon, if it has 2 versions, kind of like a 2-player series. So, that does include Pokemon. So, me and Older Bro will discuss it at some point soon. We need to play some of these 2-player import series. That way I can focus on the other games. and I might be able to decrease the list a little bit, because I think like when this import started this year, late last year, I only had 18 series. Then it evolved into 22 series. Now I think I'm close to 30, because I had to add Last of Us. So it might be sometime. Now, some other things. I think it would help my list if I finally got the Xbox Series S. That way I can move Halo 4 wherever I want. Because right now, Halo 4 is at the bottom of the list. Because I don't have an Xbox Series S. So, I don't know how soon it's going to be, but I'm either going to buy myself an Xbox Series S or I'm getting one for my birthday. And I might have Father pay for some of the Xbox Series S, and I'll pay for the other half, and I'll get Halo 4 along with it. And if I get that, I think I can move around my series again and take some series out. But I'm going to try to make that list as short as I can. Because otherwise, if it keeps going like this, it's going to take me like 4 years, maybe longer, to get through. Guys, this is our 5th year now, and I'm not even done with that list. Done with the Let's Play list, but I'm not done with stream list, and I pretty much just started the mobile list last year. So mobile will take another couple years, but streams is going to take longer if I don't shrink it as much as I can. Hey, Rod.
Hello, Rod.
So, I have a couple short stream series that I know are short enough. And some of them claim are short, but I haven't played them, so I don't know if they really are or not. So... Anime Noir vibes. What's Noir?
Noir is noir.
Well, I know Spider-Man Noir, but I don't...
Yeah.
Anyway. So guys, every time we have a stream that is like a Halloween special or something like that, I will try to take away from the current list. That's way it's not longer. And by take away, I'm not gonna like delete a series off the schedule or anything. I'm just gonna put it in another list. But yeah, I'll make it as short as possible. That way I can get through it and play some new series for you guys on the channel, because there's so many series I want to get through. I want to get to some Persona series. I want to get to Sunrise Kagura. Well, we already kind of got to that, but I mean like actual main series. Neptunia, maybe some Minecraft stuff. God of War. I actually do own Persona 5, Rod. But the Persona game I started with was Persona Q. That's the Persona game I want to play the most for the channel. I love Persona Q. And yes, guys, I might end up playing both routes. I will probably play Persona Q, Persona 3 route, and I will play Persona Q, Persona 4 route. So, the other Persona game I do want to play really badly is Persona 3. Original Persona 3, not Persona 3 coming out on the new collection for Switch. That version is the PSP version that was watered down. Like, they got rid of some of the content. And how it was described to me was some of the dating content was removed, and I didn't like that. Because for those of you who don't know, Persona Q, yes, there is dating options in Persona Q, sort of, and in the Persona games. Like, that's one of the reasons why I love Persona, is the dating. I like it. Also, Persona Q was kind of Persona chibi, and that's why I like that game a lot. There is Persona Q2, which I've not played, but I do own. It was so hard to get that game. Because once it was out, pretty much everybody bought it, and it was in limited supply, so I paid nearly $100 when I got my copy. Hey, Croc.
Hello, Croc.
Oh. I didn't beat Persona Q. I played through most of Persona Q, but it was so good. And yeah, I will enjoy that series so much. Like, I think the series that are on the top of my list to play for the channel is Persona Q, South Park, and probably God of War, the new games. Like, those are pretty much at the top of my list to play. It's been a decent day, but the bad news was we couldn't get our old computer fixed, so old bro had to go get a new one. So we got the new one. We're currently setting it up. But it's kind of bad news for us because we have to spend pretty much all day tomorrow recording and doing nothing but recording. And I still have my cough. Yes, I did, Rod, and I actually did explain that earlier in the stream, but I will explain that again. Right now, I do have Scarlet and Violet set up to be shiny hunted in. But we are not moving to Scarlet and Violet until I complete the hunt for Sobble and Wooloo in this game. Oh yeah, and something I did want to address. So I don't know if older bro was aware of this, but we're not mad at you, Rod. It's just we had Rod was advertising his channel to my friends.
Oh, okay.
So we're not mad. It's just I don't know how to describe it. We were very confused by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just run our YouTube differently than... Yeah, I know you weren't trying to do that, Rod. I know you're just trying to get your name out there.
Yeah.
And I can understand that as a YouTuber. We just use social media to do it, and I know that Discord is kind of social media, but if you're going to do that on Discord, do it in like a server where you
my big thing
advertise
is,
your stuff.
My big thing is in Discord, I have less cares about it. It's because Discord is like hanging out with friends, so I don't care as much on Discord because it's just like, oh hey, I also do YouTube. It's like, okay, cool, dude, like that's fine. Like my big thing is just when it's on other social media or on YouTube. It's like if you do it in YouTube comment section, it's like just fuck you. But yeah, it's like I don't have a problem with him doing that in Discord and being like, hey Croc, I also have a channel, because Croc also has a channel and has also like to some extent promoted it. So it's like
not really. I promoted his channel on my behalf because I know him in real life and he has been on our channel.
But yeah, so it's like so I'll say that
we have a connection to Croc.
So I have less of a problem on Discord with that. But
also Croc
our Discord is small.
Told me to say something, so I did.
So, So that's the thing. It's like our Discord's small right now, so it's not a big deal. At some point, we might update that.
But
but I don't care.
He directly messaged him. It's not like he did it in our server.
Oh yeah, if he's direct messaging, that's fine. I don't care.
So
like, yeah, that's fine. That is not a problem. No issues there.
It's just, I think Croc found it weird that you messaged him saying, hey, this is my YouTube channel, because Croc doesn't know you all too well, Rod. I think you need to know each other for like a year or more before he's alright with it.
Here like, who the heck is this?
Yeah, exactly. That was Croc's reaction. So, okay, I guess we're more or less fine with it. It's just,
I like how everyone's just going around just I'm imagining what's that scene of like the girl who's just like I'm thinking of the teacher from Nichijou.
Okay.
Who's got the like droplets going off her head and just being like we're all just going around just like nervous. Like
yeah. So
oh
yeah, I didn't exactly know how to explain this situation.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's just we've never had this happen before, so it was definitely a new experience. It's just Rod, you're new here. I still don't know exactly who you are, so I was.
Stop talking about it at this point. We got it.
I'm just saying I didn't know how much, like...
He didn't know how to respond. Croc didn't know how to respond. Nobody knows how to respond. We get it.
I'm just saying we've had commenters before that turned out to be spammers.
Yeah, but... Yeah.
And I didn't know if Rod was on that level. I didn't think he was.
So, I don't think anyone thinks that Rod's at that point, so you don't have to worry about it. It's fine. Let's move on. Meanwhile, I'm gonna continue being over here setting up, OBS.
Anyway, let's get to know each other more before we start doing that.
The conversation you're having right now is...
Oh, really? I didn't know that, Rod.
Yeah.
I didn't know how new of a channel you were.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, the conversation you're having is like the conversation you'd have if somebody offered you sex and you'd only met them a week ago, and you're just like, look, I mean, we've only known each other for a week, and like, I'm not saying no, I'm just saying we need to get to know each other more, and you're overreacting, man.
Again, I just don't know how to handle it.
I know, I get it, I'm just like...
Only thing I can do is give other YouTubers advice.
Yeah.
Like, so guys, if you come to our channel and you're a YouTuber and you want to advertise your channel, just don't do it for a little bit.
Just let us, just talk to us.
Like, just talk to us, and we might give you a shout out. Like,
yeah, exactly. It's like that's the thing. And that's the way you should take it. If,
yeah,
like, you
don't do it anonymously.
Don't do it anonymously. Yeah, you heard it from Younger Bro, guys. Don't fuck anonymously. You must have continuous, enthusiastic consent. That should be everyone's motto. Continuous, enthusiastic consent. That is me stealing a bit from somebody else.
But anyway, guys, we will get to shiny hunting and Scarlet and Violet soon. I want to finish Sobble hunt. I want to finish the Wooloo hunt. We are all set up. I also did record me getting the shiny charms, so I'm going to be editing that video and putting it up at some point. Don't know when yet, because we're reviewing a movie every week, so...
We're doing the review of our review of his review of our review of his movie.
So yeah, guys, I will have the shiny charm video come out before we start shiny hunting and Scarlet and Violet. That will happen. I will make sure that happens. So I will edit it probably starting Monday. That's probably the soonest I can do it.
Sounds good, Rod.
Yeah, we just had another Pokepark video come out today. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, to remind everybody, we record several videos ahead of time.
Yeah, except for next week, where we will be... You are probably going to be seeing them almost the day after we record them.
Yeah, so next week's going to be a rare instance.
A rare exception where you can react to us in real time.
So... We're only saying that because we had a commenter today saying make sure to get Burmy when we already got Burmy before that video.
Yeah. Well, again, they don't know that. They're just like, hey, I know.
Well, I think they started on like episode 15.
Could be, but yeah, it's like.
But I'm not sure.
That's fine. How dare someone?
But
be mistaken?
it's fine. But there are some, like, instances where we don't know something, and by next video we know it because we either Google it or, well, we go do the thing that we missed. Like, there are some Pokemon you cannot friend until the end of the game in Pokepark, for example. So, right now in Pokepark, I'm just going down the list, because that's the easiest way to do it. So we're going down the list, we're going to friend everybody, we're going to pretty much get everybody out of Rainbow Book, and then we're going to do the attractions. And then that's pretty much it.
Croc asking, can I be in person in the future? I mean, probably, Croc. Like, if you're talking about can you be in another video, like, here? Probably at some point. I don't know.
Yeah, because we had you in a Pokemon card episode.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah, like that. Sure. Like, we need to get everything working again first. But
yeah, and I've uploaded my schedule on our private Discord. I am more or less not as available as I once was because I have a job.
He ain't as free as he once was.
Nope.
He's got a job right now. But there was a time back in 09. When he could be on every hour. I'm trying, man!
It's pretty good, though. So, pretty much the only days we can do it is on the weekends where me and Older Bro record. Or on Monday. Yes, Croc, I'm still coughing up the storm. The reason I'm coughing is because the trailers I work in where I'm stacking the boxes, there's a lot of dust in those trailers, and it's getting into my system.
He has miner's lung, Croc.
So, it's either that or I have a small cold, because I've been told by my trainer that the heat of those trailers that I load can make you sick. So, I'm either getting dust in my system, which is probably true, regardless, or I got a cold. Like, not a lot I can do. But guys, after my 6 months, I'm going to get a different position in that company if I can. I'm also looking into another job while I'm working there. The problem is, if I quit this job now and go for another job, and I lose that job, I don't know if I would be able to go back to Dollar General. Because I didn't get my first 90 days in. So they might not like
I was
it.
gonna say, yeah, I probably not.
So anyway, guys, next week I'm going to check out another job fair. It does pay more, and it might be an easier job. But I need to know what positions they have. Because right now, I have to work first shift. Because if I don't work first shift, then I won't be able to stream at this time.
Oh, that install was so out of date.
So I'm trying to get myself a position that I'm happy with so that I can also do this for you guys. Oh, you watched the new Power Rangers movie on Netflix? Is it good?
Go, go, Power Rangers!
Yeah, speaking of Power Rangers, guys, I don't have a lot of other Power Rangers games I want to play. The only other one I want to play is the SPD game that was an arcade game that I can't remember the name of, but that's the only one. And maybe Battle of the Grid. Sorry, Battle for the Grid. But again, I just don't know how much I'm going to like Street Fighter Power Rangers. Like, if I want to play Street Fighter, I'll just go play Street Fighter. It's okay. Makes a PG and an adult movie. Okay.
PG and adults! Like, that's... Now all I can imagine is a movie where it's just like...
Where Power Rangers cuss.
No, I was imagining a sex scene where they're using the most, like, kid-friendly language of, I'm gonna put my round peg in your round hole or something. Like...
And the most recent Power Rangers movie, the reboot, I thought that's what they were gonna do for a few scenes.
Oh, Lord!
Yeah, that Power Rangers movie was good, and probably one of the last things Jason David Frank was in.
Yeah.
Because he did.
He did!
Rip Jason David Frank. Added murder to the movie. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty, that's pretty, I mean, I don't know if murder is technically adult. That's probably still PG-13. Maybe R, but I don't know.
I mean, there were some moments in the Power Rangers show that I watched. It's like, how did you not die?
Yeah.
Rita kills Yellow Ranger. Fuck, what?
Well, fuck the Yellow Ranger, apparently.
Damn.
I guess I should install RetroArch as well.
Oh yeah, I think the original voice actor, well, the original actor for Rita is also dead. Yeah, a lot of the original actors, okay, not a lot, some of the original actors for Power Rangers is gone. You sure, Croc? Because I could have swore I heard recently she was dead. Maybe it was a document lying to me.
I'm gonna try solid Bing bar, probably.
If you say so, Croc. Because I heard she was dead, but maybe she isn't, and the document lied.
As always, it always lied.
Just like that document of the PS6 coming out.
Yeah. Again, my belief is still that you were in an alternate universe, and that never happened. I don't know. Like, Younger Bro somehow went into an alternate universe, guys, where the PS6 got announced 1 year after the PS5. Well, I guess it was like 2 or 3 years, but whatever. Either way, it's like, what?
Yeah, I remember watching a video saying the PS6 was in development, and so was the next Xbox.
Yeah, but... Oh lord, you're insane!
Oh, she is dead. Okay.
Younger Bro wasn't incorrect this time.
By the way, guys, yes, I'm still not doing the stupid thing where you put every, like, egg you hatch into one. Oh, I thought she died recently. I didn't know it was that long ago. But anyway, I'm still not putting a Pokemon in every, like, box because that would take so fucking long to delete.
Yeah.
It might, like, it will take... I might do it in games like Arceus where you can mass delete stuff in one box, but in this game I'm not doing it, no. Because this game, I don't think has that capability. I believe I tried it.
Honestly, that's surprising it doesn't have that ability.
It wasn't a thing until, I think Arceus. I think Arceus was the first time.
Huh.
Like, I don't even know if you can mass delete in home because I haven't tested it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna see if Jerry was gonna play Fortnite with us, but by the time I was gonna ask him, Father was gonna take us fishing, so I couldn't.
Is it insulting that I continuously, every time you say the name Jerry, I think of Rick and Morty? Just like, God damn it, Jerry.
I think I made that joke to him. I was being Mr. Meeseeks.
Like,
I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me! Meeseeks only has one thing in this life, Jerry, and that is to die! I don't remember the whole quote, but that's pretty much what he said.
you know what's well, it's not annoyed me, but it's funny. They haven't used Mr. Meeseeks in, like, battle situations of, like...
They kinda did.
Like, well, I'm saying they haven't, like, recently. They haven't, like anytime there's been, like, a big action scene, they haven't just brought out a Meeseeks box and just create soldiers.
They kind of did.
One time.
One time.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they've done it one time, but it's like, how is that not useful in every fucking combat scenario?
Oh, jeez, Rick, I don't know what to do. I have this Meeseeks box, but there's so many people coming after me. Oh, what should I do, Rick?
I don't know. Have you considered fucking off? I don't know. Isn't your job to die? Isn't your job to die? Mr. Meeseeks, why aren't you dying? Just go over there. Just here's a knife. Go fucking die in the corner. Die in the corner, damn it.
That's his purpose in life. They summon a Mr. Meeseeks, and they were like, okay, here's your task. Take this knife, stab yourself in the corner until you die. But, that's it. Okay!
Like, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what you're gonna do, Mr. Meeseeks. You're gonna press this button. And when you press this button, another Meeseeks is gonna come out and stab you to death. And then he's gonna press the button.
Kill each other.
And then he's gonna stab him. And he's gonna keep doing that for all of time. And it's your job to tell the next Meeseeks in order that that is his goal, so that he can do it.
Oh my god.
Got it?
That could be an actual legit episode where they have a Meeseeks box.
It's just
and
an
they
infinite...
have whatever they want to do with Mr. Meeseeks. Like, a different way to kill Mr. Meeseeks every time.
Yeah.
That could be a plot of an episode right there.
Not playing MD on this computer.
1,300 encounters.
Which means I need the software for this.
God, I'm dying. It's not a joke, Croc. You're right, it does sound bad.
That's because it is bad.
I have no idea if my body's gonna get used to the dust, but it will
shouldn't. That's
get
bad.
used to the working.
It's like, it shouldn't get used to it.
Well,
Ever.
I had a couple cough drops, and I don't know if we have NyQuil, but that's something you should take when you're going to bed. So, I think we might have some Dayquil, but it's not really day anymore. I'll look into that, Crook. Just haven't had the time recently. Like I said, I've been busy with a lot of stuff. Mainly channel stuff. And helping out friends stuff. Like right now I'm trying to get the exclusive Pokemon Ultra Moon for a friend. I've been drinking a lot of water, Croc.
Yeah, he is doing that, Croc.
The problem is when I brush my teeth, I can't drink for 30 minutes, and it's well over that, so I'm fine.
Literally never heard of that ever.
Well, it's not the toothpaste. It's when I rinse my mouth with mouthwash. That, it says on the bottle, do not drink or eat anything for 30 minutes. I'm one of the only people that read the instructions to the prescriptions or, like, dental hygiene and stuff like that. Because if you use, like, too much of it or you use it by not instruction, it can lead to some bad health, and I don't want that.
Okay, now I need,
Alright, Croc has a question.
You have a question?
If I can't hear anything out of one ear, should I go to the hospital? I'd say if you don't hear anything for more than a day, then yeah, that's a problem.
I mean, you may not need to go to the hospital,
But
but you should definitely go to
the
a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my doctor's at the hospital, so it's
Well,
the same
yeah,
thing.
It's been 2 days. Yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty problematic, Croc. I would get that checked.
Like, right now, Father can't hear out of one ear.
Yeah, like, that's pretty bad.
And he's had it longer. Like, I think it's been months. And he still hasn't went in to get his ear checked or cleaned out. Like, guys, I should probably tell you I've been having hearing issues. It's probably due to me using my earbuds and because of Father for most of my life. Like, guys, I do not like being in the car with Father, and the reason I don't like that is because he turns the radio up really loud occasionally, so loud that it makes my ears hurt. That's why I have a hard time looking forward to vacations, because in the back of my mind I'm thinking, oh god, I'm going to be in a car with Father.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of blame some of my hearing loss on Father, and also because of the earbuds I use. Like, I'd like to get something like Older Bro has, where it just hangs on my ear.
They're really good.
But I want to make sure I can get something that won't catch up on the mics. But yeah, Croc, my father, I think another way to describe it is he turns up the music so loud I can't even hear myself think. Luckily, on our last trip, I had earbuds with me, or headphones, and I would just put them over my ears to cancel some of the noise out, but it was still so fucking loud. It was shaking the damn car.
Yeah.
So freaking bad. Oh, did you hear some gaming news that involves Akira Toriyama, but that it's not Dragon Ball?
No.
So there's a new game coming out. I don't even know if it got an anime, but it had a manga.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Sandlands?
Nope. Never.
Well, it's by Akira Toriyama, and I thought, when I saw the trailer, I thought it was going to be another Dragon Quest game, or a lot of people thought it was going to be Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Nope, it's Sandlands.
To be fair, Akira Toriyama is, Akira Toriyama's art style is so unique that, like, all his shows kind of, like, Dragon Quest is, the only reason you don't think Dragon Quest is Dragon Ball is because you know it's Dragon Quest. Like, if you looked at the character from Dragon Quest, it's like, yeah, that still looks like Dragon Ball.
But, yeah, so, we're getting Sandlands. I might play it. I'm kind of interested in it. But it just looks like Dragon Quest, but it's all desert. I would like to play a Dragon Quest game for the channel. I played Dragon Quest Builders, and I own one of the newest Dragon Quest games, but I've not played it because I want to save my reaction for the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, didn't we get Dragon Quest character in Smash? I'm pretty sure we did.
I don't know.
It's closest we're ever going to get to Dragon Ball in Smash. But then again, we had Multiverses, which had cartoons in a Smash game, so...
Yeah.
And also Super Smash Flash did it first. Which I would like to play for the channel eventually if it's still up. Or still playable. Yeah, guys, growing up, some of the first PC games I played were browser games. Shell Shockers is one of those games. Like, Shell Shockers is just COD but eggs. And guys, I scope people pretty badly in that game. If you want to go check out our Season 1 of Shell Shockers, I recommend it. It is fun, especially with friends. What we want to do is we want to play on every map with each other, and then we're going to start playing against people online. But you should know, I rage pretty hard at that game. I do. Is that a new Power Rangers game, or is it a new movie? Well, new show. Oh, they're on the next show already? Okay. Yeah, I haven't stayed in touch with Power Rangers. Maybe that's what I should binge watch next. I should binge watch Power Rangers. I'm somewhere in Season 2 of the original Power Rangers. Oh, what is it? It's Power Rangers Zeo? Yeah, I'm in Power Rangers Zeo somewhere. Oh, it's a continuation of Dino Fury? Alright. I haven't seen Dino Fury. It looked good. Like, I've seen trailers of it, so... Okay. Now, if it was a continuation of Dino Thunder, then I would stop everything to watch that. Oh yeah, Power Rangers Zeo is really good. I love the intro and the transformations. Go Zeo! Like, some of the Power Rangers intros are some of the best rock music I have ever heard. Like, rock and pop. They're really good. Kind of confusing story. Yeah. So, it's confusing because they changed how they got their new powers from the movie. The Power Rangers movie. The Power Rangers movie with with Ivan Ooze is not canon. That is... not a thing. But in Zeo, it's a completely different thing. But I like both versions. Like, I don't have a problem with either. I just wish they took the movie and made that the series. Did you ever listen to the demo song for RPM? I have not seen RPM, but I've heard every intro, the not demo version, I don't think. I've heard every actual intro for every Power Rangers show. I don't want to say to date because I think there's a few that I've missed, like the newer ones, but I've not seen the demos. It was better than the original. Yeah, from what I remember from RPM, isn't it they just shout RPM get in gear in the intro song, and that's kind of it. It's kind of bland. Yeah, yep, I thought so. Like, the visuals were fine in the intro, but it was the song. Yeah, what really, really makes a good Power Rangers show is the intro. If you do not have a good intro, you've already failed. But that said, that's not saying RPM wasn't good. I think RPM was fine. But a good intro says a million words for the Power Rangers series. Like, I think Dino Thunder will always be one of my favorite, like, intros. In fact, my favorite intro. Like, there's only a few that rival it. Like, SPD was pretty good, and, Mystic Force. Mystic Force also had a really good intro. I have not seen Ninja Steel. I've seen clips from Ninja Steel, but that's it. I know with Power Rangers Mega Force, they kind of just took, was it Mega Force? They took Mega Force and then they took Mega Force's intro, made a shorter version for the next season, and it was still Mega Force. But I can't remember exactly what they did. Was it Legendary Mega Force? It's been a while since I've seen it. I've seen all of Mega Force. But I know they just kind of redid the intro, just made it shorter. But yeah, Ninja Steel, I don't think I have a problem with it at all. Like, yeah, Ninja Steel, yeah, Super Mega Force, thank you. Yeah, that was kind of lazy. I was hopeful for a new intro, but it was just Mega Force's intro because it's still Mega Force. Yeah, guys, I do love Power Rangers. I'm sorry it took me a long time to get to Dino Thunder for the channel, and I'm sorry we missed out doing the White Tiger mission. I wish I could go back and play it. I could at some point, but it's not going to be anytime soon. But there's just not a lot of Power Rangers games I really want to play. Right now there's only two, and that's Battle for the Grid and the SPD game that I was just talking about. Power Rangers SPD, Power Rangers to the rescue. They had 2 Zords they never added to the show.
Oh my god. I think Steam finally updated. Wait, hold on. I hit log out.
Yeah.
And it brought up a new menu that says, who's playing? And it had the account I just added, and then add new account. And I'm like, oh, you're telling me you can finally save your fucking account details and swap between 2 different accounts without having to put in your fucking information every goddamn time?
It was an arcade machine. Oh, really? I didn't know that. And an emu? Oh, what? Come on, an emu sword. Damn.
Emu.
But yeah, Wild Force pretty much had all the animal Zords. Like they had one scene where they showed off a lot of the, what is it? Is it like a Zord crystal, power crystal? But there was one scene where they showed off a shit ton of Zords, and it was pretty much the entire animal kingdom.
Oh, look right here. Who's playing?
Oh, that's so nice.
It's a fucking miracle. I can just log in.
Wild Force missed 3 Zords as well.
Hell, that is so good.
But yeah, still, I think some of the best Power Rangers shows have really good intros, and they have animal Zords. Cars, to me, are like, I'd rather watch Transformers. Like, with some exceptions, like Turbo was good and SPD was really good. I still prefer the animal Zords over Cars. A red gorilla. So, an orangutan. Like, they had the green gorilla, but I don't think they had an orangutan. Also, Wild Force was weird. So it turns out a kid was the reincarnation of Animus, and Animus was the main Zord of... he was the main sentient Megazord for all Wild Force Zords.
Saying a lot of words, man. I'm sure they mean something.
It
just sounds weird, though.
It was weird. Yeah. So, it turns out this kid is the reincarnation of Animus, who was destroyed in, like, a long ago battle.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what happens. It was a legendary Megazord, let's just say that. Because even Croc finds it weird.
We'll just say it was weird because it was weird.
Yeah, Zord reincarnating as a human, but he could also summon his Megazord form, sort of.
Yeah.
Again, really weird.
Huh.
The weirdest thing in Power Rangers, I can just describe it.
The weirdest thing in Power Rangers is that Power Rangers continues to exist.
No.
Like,
I want to say there's 2 weirdnesses to it. One, yeah, the kid thing from Wild Force. And 2, they kind of reuse the same scenes.
well, yeah.
Especially in the original Power Rangers. They reused the same scenes for the Green Ranger.
Yeah. But I do want to be clear. I'm not trying to be like a meme or insulting by my previous statement. I really do mean it is weird to me that this franchise has continued for as long as it has, and people have not grown bored of it. Like, I'm actually shocked it has continued to have new seasons.
Like, before Power Rangers Samurai, I think people were starting to get bored of it.
Yeah, it's just like,
But then they got good
shocked.
with Samurai again, and that kind of sparked its franchise again.
Yeah. It's just like, how? It's like, I literally don't understand how this franchise is dead.
Who created the Machine Empire and Power Rangers Zeo? Can't remember because I haven't seen all of Zeo. I don't want to say it was Nyborg, but because I think that's wrong. Bless you.
Thank you.
But I haven't seen. They never said who did. Yeah, I haven't seen all of Zeo Croc because I don't know. But like you said, they didn't say it, so I probably could have never answered that. Like, guys, I haven't binge watched Power Rangers in over a year. I was binge watching it for a while and then stopped watching it. Not because I got bored, but because I wanted to watch something else. Like, I wanted to take a break from Power Rangers for a little bit. So I think it might be time to start going back after I watch Steven Universe again.
By the way, guys, I'd like to be clear that I've been downloading stuff off the internet the entire stream, and we have dropped frames once, and that was before I started downloading stuff. So, like, for anyone who thinks that our internet isn't good for the computers, no, it really is.
It's just, we've been having problems recently.
Yeah. None of which are our fault, I promise you. Like, we're... as proof.
Operation Overdrive, I remember liking the intro, but I've never seen Operation Overdrive. I knew it existed. Intro is okay. The storyline was all over the place. Interesting. Never made sense.
When has any of this shit ever made sense?
Yeah, I was just describing one weird plot hole in Wild Force.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really a plot hole, it's just a weird situation. Like, yeah, Power Rangers has done some weird shit. But I'll say this. If you want to start watching Power Rangers, I will always recommend you might want to start with Dino Thunder, SPD, or the original. That's when Power Rangers were really at their peak.
Yeah, I'm fully aware that I will never get into Power Rangers.
But you don't like mechs.
Yeah. Again, Transformers are fine, but that's kind of like that's the actual limit of where it goes before it hits mech.
Having a nightmare demon be allowed on the Earth's surface. What? Okay.
That was a whole lot of words.
Oh, that was in Mystic Force. I remember watching Mystic Force, but I don't know if I ever got through it. When I watched Mystic Force and Jungle Fury, I watched bits and pieces. I don't think I ever watched the entirety of those shows. Because as a kid, what I did hate about shows is they never played episodes in order. And I didn't like that. Because there will be some episodes that I'm like, okay, so there were some shows I try to watch in order, but a kid going to school, I couldn't watch some of those shows in order because I couldn't. Because when they were on, I was either at school or I was doing something else. So I had a hard time watching some shows as a kid. I think the only show they ever played in order was SpongeBob and Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Invader Zim one time for like a special.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you know that Invader Zim actually had a new thing recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was revived for one special movie.
I mean, I didn't know that. But I did find out that apparently Shaman King got a reboot.
What Shaman King?
An anime. A very well-known anime from the 90s.
Never heard of it.
It was on 4Kids.
Didn't
Slash
watch
Fox.
4Kids.
That's almost impossible.
When I watched Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Naruto, they were on Boomerang.
Well, yeah, but not the point. Point is that, yeah, like, apparently that show got a reboot. And I was like, what? Why wasn't this announced?
But yeah, I will eventually binge watch all of the Power Rangers. So what I'm finding interesting right now, so Croc is a yellow mushroom. Doesn't that mean he's a higher tier?
Yep. That means he has been subscribed for 6 months.
Oh.
Because remember, they changed it to be no longer sequential. So that means he has been subscribed for 6 total months.
So Lumperoni has pretty much reinstated him.
Yeah.
Like twice.
Yep.
Thank you again, Lumperoni.
Without lifting a single finger, Croc has been subscribed to us for 6 months.
Is Croc so far the only one who's gotten to that tier, or has Zero gotten to that tier? I can't remember.
I don't know. Haven't seen.
Wait, Mr. B might?
I can't tell until they show up.
Oh.
Because I don't think it lists anywhere who has, like, what badges. Could be wrong on that, though.
Yeah, but I hope we didn't scare him away with the last stream because I got so pissed off.
Yeah, it was not a good day.
Like, I wasn't mad at the game, I was mad at the PC itself.
Yeah.
Because it depowered my controller. And that was killing me and pissing me off. Father's
It was both metaphorically and literally killing me.
Like, I know Father and a lot of people are like, don't get mad, it's just a game. But it's just like, how can you not get pissed off at this?
How can't you get pissed off at this? It's like, it's literally a problem.
It's like, if you want to understand my pain, you play the game on this computer and find out for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, a lot of people who don't know me, I will rage hard at video games, especially if something stupid happens to me. Like, I rage in Fortnite when, say somebody's shooting me, and I'm shooting them, I switch to my gun, and I shoot before them. Like, I hit the shoot trigger long before they shoot me and kill me, but it doesn't work. Like, my gun will not shoot. I've had that happen so many times, and I get pissed off every single time. But in that situation yesterday, it's more painful because we don't really understand the the problem with our PC. Well, we kind of do, but it's proven to be a hassle. But yeah. Yeah, even Croc has seen that situation in Fortnite. Yeah. I think what's happening is the game doesn't input your button presses that quick. Like it sometimes it will just say, nope, you didn't shoot that guy. Because your brain is reacting faster than the controller can react. And that's, I don't even know if that's fixable, and I don't know if it's purposeful. But it's stupid. Yeah, I said earlier, me and younger sis have been enjoying the new Fortnite season, and we will continue to enjoy it probably. I'm trying to make Monday my gaming day with friends, because I'm off that day for now. Because we have mandatory overtime, but right now, apparently, as I'm starting, there is no overtime. We're not allowed to get overtime.
Yeah, like that's what I've heard. Like that unless the whole company is under overtime because of like some deadline. In most situations, you're not allowed to have overtime because that would be, costing the company more money. That's what I'm used to.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if they're just gonna make this a permanent thing where you are not allowed to get overtime.
Would make sense.
Stop playing because you're playing Dying Light. That's fine. But, me and younger sis are going to try to play every Monday. So, if Croc, at any time you want to play Fortnite with us, just ask. But it won't just be Fortnite. It also might be other mobile series. But I can't really record too many mobile series right now because I already have too many I'm recording at this moment. But yeah, what I'm liking about our 5th anniversary here is not only are we on our 5th anniversary, but we also got to 500 subs on our 5th year.
Yeah.
Hey, that's something. Yeah, as far as I'm aware for YouTube's algorithm, once you hit 500 subs, it starts getting better, but I think it might be dependent on channels. I'm not sure. Because I've seen it several times, guys. Like, I would be subscribed to a really, like, low sub channel, and then once I see them hit 500 subs, they start to skyrocket in subs. Like Ellie Gaming, when I started watching her channel, she was at 500 subs, and within maybe 4 months, she was at 1,000, and right now she's currently at 2,000. She just hit 2,000. So, but she's only doing Pokemon card content. And we play various different games. Yeah, we as Two Bros Game Night did not want to be dedicated to just one franchise because I think we would have got bored of it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to just be another Pokemon channel or another Dragon Ball channel because there's so many of them. So we just decided we're another gaming channel. And we play whatever the hell we want. Yeah, guys, at some point, what I want to start doing is maybe play some... Oh, see you, Croc. Have fun.
Good evening, Croc.
Anyway, what I want to start doing is, like, start preparing, like, some series ahead of time. What I mean by that is, I know Jurassic Park's 30th anniversary is coming up in the next week or two. I would like to play, like, a Jurassic Park game around this time. Like, Hatsune Miku's anniversary. I might play Hatsune Miku around that time.
Yeah.
I'd like to start doing stuff like that. I can do it for Let's Plays, but not really for streams at the moment. So, could I do that for Jurassic Park? Right now, pretty much my next 10 series are set, and I can't really change it. I can start changing it once my bank account has gone up more. And it has, like in the last 2 weeks, my bank account, I'm more happier with it than I was a month or two ago. So I'm hopeful to start buying some newer games for you guys. I wanna... Again, the Jurassic Park game I want to play right now is Trespasser. But I haven't been able to play Jurassic Park because I still have Jurassic Park games I need to import. Right now we're finishing up Jurassic Park Builder. That's going to be finished pretty soon. And we also have to do Jurassic World Alive. And guys, I'm not gonna promise there'll be multiple seasons of that. I love Jurassic Park, but Jurassic Alive, it's just Jurassic Park but Pokemon Go, and I just don't think it's good for Jurassic Park. Really, I don't. But speaking of Jurassic Park, I do have some news about it. Don't know how official it is, but I've heard tell of another new Jurassic Park game coming out. And it is going to be a horror Jurassic Park video game. And it's going to take place possibly during Camp Cretaceous, which was the canon Netflix series that they had. You might be running from the Scorpius Rex and various other dinosaurs. Like, it's going to be like a interactive world horror. Like, it's Resident Evil but Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they do that, guys, oh my god, I will play it. But I don't have the information on it yet. I need to research it more. I'll talk about it another time. But if that is true, I want to play it. Because Jurassic World Aftermath, I consider that Jurassic Park horror at its best. Like, I want more Jurassic World Aftermath. I still like how one of the biggest Jurassic Park YouTubers still hasn't played Jurassic Park Aftermath. Sorry, Jurassic World Aftermath. And that's Best in Slot. He's number 2. And Swerve might be number 3. So, yeah, guys. I want more scary Jurassic Park games.
Hey, by the way, the computer boots like this, where it has like the command prompt style like thing, and then it boots this up. I don't get why.
There is also some other Jurassic Park news. So you know how I told you they're making a pop figure that's a gold Rexy?
Vaguely, yeah.
They are also having some more pop figures for the 30th anniversary. Right now they have the original Brachiosaurus coming.
Okay.
But that's the only other one I know about. I would love to get all the Jurassic Park, Jurassic World Funko Pops eventually, but I can't. Because I don't have the room for it. Like, guys, I have so little room. Like, yeah. I have so little room, I can't add a second computer. That's how little room I have. And I can't have too many more consoles either. So, I think the other thing I need to replace is my nightstand so I can add more consoles. But I can't make it too much bigger. There's a lot of things I have to do to improve my room, guys. Like, it might get to the point where I might have to start keeping some stuff down here. Which I kind of do that already, like my Xbox and my backup PS3 down here.
Yeah.
Well, I say that's my backup PS3, but it's the channel's PS3. Because my original PS3, it still works, guys. The AV port is fucked up, and I have to use the HDMI cord to play the PS3. And for those who don't know about the PS3, you cannot record it through HDMI because the HDMI port for the PS3 is the same thing as the HDCP mode, and you cannot disable it without hacking the console. You kind of have to hack the console to disable it. I guess another thing I gotta talk about, well, I don't have to talk about, I just want to talk about it because I got nothing else to talk about. So guys, yesterday, my main TV, you know, the type of TV that me and older bro have, that's the same. Yeah, the picture quality went bad.
Perfect.
I thought it was the cable or something.
Yeah.
No, it was the TV. I didn't break it, didn't get frustrated at it and hit it or anything like that. No, I just started to do that. And that was after I couldn't get my other TV to display properly on my PC. Because I was using my other TV as my second monitor. So now I'm using my original TV as my second monitor, and I am using my original monitor TV as my main TV. But what sucks about that monitor TV is it doesn't have an AV port. So now I have to get an AV HDMI adapter so I can play like PS2 games on that TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well I think the audio is now at least there, so I think we can at least record on this computer. Oh yeah, it's really gonna screw me up now with Windows 11. Windows 11 displays the thumbnails as an image, so it literally just looks like an image instead of the thumbnail texture.
Oh.
I'm just like, great. Wait, this one does it.
Oh, speaking of images, I'm having issues with Tinley. Where I'm with the thing you're using to search for the thumbnails.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So,
Sure. What's up?
I was trying to get some images and they kept downloading as WEPF or whatever.
That's nothing. That's nothing to do with that software. That's just that file structure is used online. So it's like some files are just in that file structure. You just have to convert it to a PNG.
Yeah, I just hated because I was trying to get a banner for 500 subs ready, and I did not want to have to go into GIMP and convert it to a PNG to get the image I wanted.
Not only should you not be using GIMP to convert it to a PNG, in many cases you can't open the file with GIMP because it doesn't recognize that as a file type. What you should do is you should go online and go on to like the online converter, like just type in like convert.
I mean, you can also do it in Paint.
Yeah, but you really should use a software to do it because doing it in Paint doesn't always work. And if you have any like transparent part, Paint can't save that.
It's not. None of it's been transparent.
Yeah, but yeah, you should always just use an online file converter to convert it to a PNG because it's that way it'll re-download as a real PNG.
But yeah, I needed something quick because I just shared River City Girls. So. Oh, I think this will make you happy. So River City Girls, when I posted it on TikTok, it got 900 views.
Oh.
I don't know what's currently at now, but I just looked at it today and it had over 900 views.
Yeah.
It's actually still gaining views, so it's at 923 right now.
Not bad.
I once again didn't clip anything from our gameplay.
Yeah.
Because there's honestly nothing funny about it. Because I'm constantly pissed in River City.
Yeah.
I just clipped from the trailer. But yeah, guys, this Shiny Sobble has gone well and beyond the last Shiny Sobble hunt. Like, this is insane. Like, this is the level of bad I was expecting it to be. By the way, guys, we will still swap Pokemon. Like, we'll still go between Sobble and Wooloo.
Yeah, until we get both of them done.
Yeah, it just sucks that we're going to the new games and we still haven't got all the starters.
Yeah.
I mean, when we get this last Sobble, we'll get all the starters, but there's some Pokemon I really wanted a shiny hunt for. Like, guys, the next egg hunt I wanted to do a shiny Ponyta. Galar and Ponyta.
Say, yeah.
Because I wanted the shiny really badly. Because I got it in Pokemon Go last year. Cause I've never seen the shiny Galar and Ponyta, and when I got it and saw it, I was like, oh my god, this is one of the best shinies I've ever seen. So I really wanted to get shiny Ponyta and Rapidash before Scarlet and Violet, but these games are coming out too fast. Yeah, I'm not using the best methods either. That's probably why we're so slow. And we're not shiny hunting every day. I think if we were shiny hunting every day, then that'd be different. But we can't shiny hunt every day.
No, we really can't, guys.
Even if we were full-time, we still couldn't do that.
No.
Like, the only...
We'd be more able to do that, but we still wouldn't.
The only way we can shiny hunt every day is by moving into mobile series. Like, that's the only way I can.
Well, mobile series are only every other day, so you still couldn't do that.
But I'm just saying, like, I can shiny hunt for hours on end and just clip in me finding the shiny.
Yeah.
So it will be less watching and maybe make the videos more convenient, but
yeah,
that's the only way I can hunt for longer periods. Because, again, a typical shiny hunter would record for 6 hours, mainly. But we do not have the time to do that, so we do half the time, which is 3 hours.
Sorry guys, you're probably gonna hear some, sound testing for a moment. I can't use the headphones for this, remember? Well, actually, I should not tested that. Let me check. Let me test that. But you are correct. I have not tested this yet.
Like, I can just easily unplug it from the splitter and give it to you.
Well, it was... I'm saying that I didn't know if it worked. Seems to work. Okay.
And we still heard it regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, on our other computer, older bro could not plug in his headphones without the splitter.
Yeah, so improvements have been made. Okay, so this does have audio showing up, so that's good. It does have audio coming through, so that's good. Playback. I think we can disable it. And we want... Is it that one?
I thought it came out of the front one.
Nope, that's this one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Now, important question. Do you remember which one was the one that had audio coming out of it? Was it that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Set as default communication device. Set as default device. Just sit. And then, well, actually.
Yeah, the only reason I know is because I listen to music on YouTube occasionally.
Good.
So we can at least record on the computer now.
Well, yes and no. We can record on this computer, but in order to record on this computer, that means I have to set up all the device
OBS.
information in OBS. So,
Oh, for that one.
I'm probably gonna end up taking in my external hard drive to my work and seeing if one of my coworkers can copy everything to an external hard drive so that I can, because what I'd like to do is I'd like to copy over all the information for like several things. Hey guys, I'm gonna be laying down for a few minutes. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Yeah, guys, I had to really pay attention the entire time because I don't have my headphones on because it's that fucking hot in here. And that's kind of why Older Bro's laying down, is because he is very, very hot. And I might have to go get some more water. I guess I can I can talk about quota for a little bit. I have not been able to work on it. The only time I can work on it is on weekends. And I've been so busy I haven't really been able to. Well, maybe I can do it throughout the week now, but I have to be, you know, not dead after work. Which, honestly, like, I kind of had a fast-paced day Thursday for work, but I felt fine. Like, I wasn't hurting as bad, so that's good. So if I have another day like that, I will work on the quota thing. Like, I'm not halfway done through this first volume of I Was Sent to Another Dimension, but I'm getting there. Unfortunately, I can't really disclose information because it's spoilers. So I'm not going to talk about the story, but the story is progressively going. I know where it's going to go, for Volume 1 at least. And I have a vague idea of what I want to do for Volumes 2 and 3. So, I'm trying to get to it. I'm hopeful to get to it next week at some point. But I've just had so many things I've wanted to do. Like, right now, I'm playing a lot of Dragon Ball Legends. I'm playing a lot of Fortnite. So, and like I said, I'm helping out a friend getting exclusives in Ultra Moon, which I have to play the entirety of Ultra Moon. to get the exclusives because I restarted Ultra Moon. So yeah. Anyways, so right now the plan is to get done with I Was Sent to Another Dimension and then work on a Jurassic Park fan fiction. But guys, I'll be honest, I've been getting into Steven Universe a lot, so I want the next fan fiction to be Steven Universe after Jurassic World. But I'm not gonna put that on like the category, like our catalog, until I am working on it. And right now, I have a vague story for it, and I'm not currently working on it. But yeah, I will tell you this though. A typical manga, which I'm writing, I Was Sent to Another Dimension as a manga. Typical manga is like 150 pages. I just hit 50 pages. So, I don't know if I'm going to get the full 150, but I might get at least 100.
I'm back over here.
Yeah, I am really enjoying writing the story. But I want to get back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say this. So, I was kinda, like... So, I Was Sent to Another Dimension. I was originally writing it sort of similarly to Familiar of Luisa Zero.
Okay, so you're going classic isekai.
But when I reread it, I'm like, oh my god, what was I thinking? And now it is... Well, I want to say it has some inspiration from both Familiar Luisa Zero and Back to the Future.
What okay. That's not the place I would go to for writing an isekai, but sure.
Yeah, I can't talk too much about it because it gives spoilers to the...
Yeah. I'm not asking.
But just know that there is two characters in the story that sort of could remind you of like Doc and Marty. and they're also main characters.
Okay.
I only say that because even though they are sent to another dimension, they have, so this dimension has similar stuff to us, and the way, like how one of the characters is trying to figure out if he time traveled or not is because he knows his history pretty well, more than he thought he knew it.
Sure.
Like, for instance, they have the printing press later than we did.
Okay.
Like, the printing press was invented in, like, what, the 15th century?
Depends. Are you talking about the European printing press or the Chinese printing press?
Chinese?
I think that was way older.
Oh.
Pretty sure the 1500s was the European printing press.
That's the European one? Okay.
Not sure on that, though.
But yeah, they have it in the 21st century to them.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. That's how long it took them to make the printing press. So that's why you might get a Doc and Marty vibe, because, again, the character spends a little while trying to figure out if he time traveled.
Okay.
Yeah. I will say, like, the way he figures out that he's in another dimension is bullshit, but it works.
Gonna get a little weird, gonna get a little wild. I ain't from round here, I'm from another dimension.
I'm gonna have to go get another water, guys. I'll be right back. I've actually been talking quite a bit. Normally I only need one water.
Yeah. Actually, I think this is in, what? Not in bag. Where the fuck is the release on these guys? Right, it's into boxes. Come on, game. Yeah, can confirm you definitely cannot multi-release.
Knew it.
Because you can't even open the menu from that.
Like,
Like, if you use multi-select, it just doesn't...
yeah,
all you do
it
is pick
only
them up.
is picked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, multi-select in Arceus, you do go through Pokemon one at a time, but
yeah,
it's fast enough for me.
Yeah.
In Scarlet and Violet, you might be able to multi-select and multi-delete with the multi-select button.
Yeah.
I can't remember. So, could I start doing the put all the eggs and boxes in multi, delete them? We'll see. Cause I know that's I'm keeping my Pokemon that I'm not evolving in home anyway, so I might start doing that, but only for newer games, not for Sword and Shield. No, I never do it for Sword and Shield. But yeah, so let me talk about the fan fiction I wanna write for Steven Universe. So the fan fiction I wanna write for Steven Universe, I'm gonna make a whole new gym society. I'm pretty much gonna decanonize some of the things that were in Future. I might rewrite Future.
I mean, you might as well.
And it's also gonna be a continuation from Future. Because, yeah, I was not happy with a lot of things in Future.
Uh-huh.
Like, I might not be the best at writing, but even I think I can write a better Steven Universe Future than Steven Universe Future.
Probably not that hard. Steven Universe Future. It sucked.
Yeah, right now for my Jurassic World fanfiction, I have a vague idea of what I want to do. And it's kind of almost what Camp Cretaceous did, except mine's going to be adult characters. They're not going to be kids. I don't even know if I'm going to write a kid in it.
Yeah.
But I want my character that I'm writing, well, it's not going to be my character. It's not going to be like a persona of mine.
Yeah.
But my main character I want to write, he is going to try to visit both Isla Sorna and Isla Nublar. And maybe some of the islands that we see in Jurassic World Evolution.
Yeah.
I still don't really have a name for it yet.
Yeah.
Because originally what I wanted to call it was Jurassic World Survivor, but Jurassic World's kind of done.
Yeah.
And they're going to be on the next trilogy. So I'm like, well, if the next trilogy is not going to be called Jurassic World, then if I write a trilogy, then it should be Jurassic something. So I might just call it Jurassic Survivor. Don't know yet. I'm thinking about it. But I haven't workshopped it yet because I'm not currently working on my Jurassic World fanfiction. / Jurassic Park fanfiction. Because it's not Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, really. Because it's its own kind of thing. But it's just set place in the Jurassic Park franchise. I don't want to call it Jurassic Hunter either, because he's not hunting like he's not hunting the dinosaurs for big game like those one hunters were in Camp Cretaceous. That's not the kind of story I want to write.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the 3 fan fictions I want to write right now is Jurassic Park, Steven Universe, and probably Walking Dead. I have an idea for a Walking Dead fan fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, it's almost a continuation of the Walking Dead Tall Tales series. And I don't know how canon it is to the Walking Dead franchise.
Yeah.
But the Walking Dead Tall Tales series was so good, it's like, I want to continue that story. So, yes, I'm going to bring back Clementine and AJ, some of the characters in the final season of the Telltale game. But the fan fiction I want to write will be a continuation of the choices I make in the playthrough I do for it on the channel. So I'm not going to get to the Walking Dead fan fiction for a little bit. Oh, by the way, guys, we saw the trailer for the Gran Turismo movie. Yes, we'll probably play Gran Turismo on the channel, but what I didn't know about the Gran Turismo movie was it was based off of a true story. I thought it was going to be a movie where a kid gets sucked into the video game. Like, literally. Like, something like Ready Player One kind of style. No. It's based off of a real event that happened. Which I wasn't expecting. So, I think that gives me a little bit more interest in the movie, but at the same time, it's Gran Turismo. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I've played Gran Turismo. I've also played Ford Racing. I've played a bunch of other racing games. But, to me, the best racing game will always be Burnout.
Yeah.
Because I loved Burnout 3 Takedown that much. I like realistic... I generally like realistic games like GTA and Burnout over something like Mario Kart for racing and Fortnite for shooting games. I think that's why I enjoy Resident Evil, because it looks realistic. Even though it's fake monsters, but blood and guts are definitely real.
Yeah.
Man, I think what I really enjoy about the Burnout 3 game is the way you just utterly destroy the cars. Like shunting into them, freaking drifting around them to cause them to crash. Like, I love that. You can kind of do that in Mario Kart, but the only way to knock out a vehicle is with all these upgrades. And you do have an upgrade in Burnout 3 what it is it's a boost, and to get this boost, like it's a speed boost. To get it, you have to knock out other cars. Like you have to crash them, and it will multiply time up to ×4. And you can fill up that entire bar multiple times in a row. Like, you can get so far ahead that the cars will never catch you. However, the opposite can happen to you, where if they crash you so many times, you might not catch them. Like, if you, like, say if I crash and I'm a minute behind, I will never catch that car.
Mhm.
Like, the longest I've ever been ahead of a car is 10 minutes.
Sure.
And that's in, like, the Grand Tour
Yeah.
event. That's the furthest I've ever been ahead of any cars. But yeah, if you're that far ahead, they will never, ever catch you. You could wait there for a good 30-40 minutes, and they would still not be on the same lap as you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you're on, like, the final lap, and they're on, like, the third lap.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Like, I'd say that's pretty bad.
It's bad if they're the ones ahead of you.
I mean, fair. That's understandable. Ba.
Yeah, guys, I'll play Burnout at some point, and I'll point out all of the bad races, because there are some bad ones. I want to try to get all gold rank in Burnout 3, but it's going to be hard for some cars and some races. Because the slowest car in the game, you have to beat a certain amount of time, and I've never beaten that time. I tried all week when I was bench playing it like a year or two ago, and I never got anywhere. Watched several videos on it, watched several tips and tricks on it, just can't do it. So I'll do what I can when I play it. Hey, Mr. B.
Hello, Mr. B.
So he has the first icon, but he doesn't have the mushroom.
I think that he can choose not to have that. But I'm not sure. It also might be because he's not subbed right now. I think it only shows while he is actively subbed.
Like, does he only get the first icon, like, each year, or is it...
No, the first icon is a permanent thing.
Okay.
First means that you sub to the channel.
That year, or...
No.
He was the first one.
Neither. There's like 10 or so. The first like 10 people who sub to your channel get a first badge.
Oh, okay.
But Croc didn't sub to us.
Yeah,
Lumperoni gave a
it.
sub to Croc.
Gave it to him, yes.
You have to actually pay money yourself to get a first badge.
Okay.
So that says, hey, I was one of the first people who actually gave money to you directly instead of like gifting.
Yes. If you're wondering why we're talking about that, Mr. B, that came up earlier when we were talking about Croc's.
Yeah, Croc's
mushroom.
been gifted enough subs by Lumperoni that he has the 6 month badge.
The 6 month.
I mean, you eat mushrooms, so it makes sense.
Luigi, there are coins everywhere.
But yeah. Unless he's actively subbed, it doesn't actually show.
Okay.
So. Although it lists as 21.
Yeah, because Zero was the first one ever to sub to us.
Yeah.
And he's been absent, but not so far absent. Like, he stops by
He stops by every so often.
every so often.
But yes, Mr. B, we are welcome to hearing a hilarious story.
I wonder if Mr. B was there when I screwed over the chest minigame. Like, Mr. B, were you in the last Ocarina of Time stream? Or have you seen it? Well, it just went up. If you haven't seen it, go watch it as soon as possible. I was there for a bit, okay.
Were you there when he did the chest minigame?
But, tell us your story first before we go into that, discussion.
I vaguely remember screaming and pissed offness that was frustrating me, so I turned the stream on mute. Okay, I would definitely go and watch the chess minigame portion of that stream. Just for reasons. I should go clip that moment.
You should go clip it.
But that requires me to, you know, actually have all the tabs, which I don't.
Yeah, it was not my shining moment in that temple, but when I got to the chess minigame. An article where two lawyers had sanctions imposed on them after they used Chat GPT to write their legal defense.
Oh yeah, hey, I see you watch Learn French too.
And it cited sources in cases that never happened. It did not exist.
Yeah, so for context, the lawyer, from my understanding, what happened was there was a lawyer who was like, so when you're a lawyer, you have to be certified in the district that you're serving in. If you're not certified in that, but like say you have a case that's like in copyright or something. That's a federal thing. You can do it anywhere. You're supposed to be able to do it anywhere.
Okay.
Sometimes what they'll do instead, because the rules of trying to get into a court, you don't have the bar exam passed in, are kind of hard. So what they'll instead do is they'll just have a local attorney who will take all the stuff that you do and then sign off on it that says, yep, this follows all the local rules and everything makes sense. And they'll check over it. Well, in this case, what happened was the local attorney signed off on the shit without really paying a lot of attention to it. Like, not that he ignored it, but just that he didn't check every single source to make sure they were all legitimate and they all linked to things. And what the lawyer, who is not the local attorney, had done was he went onto ChatGPT and typed in, "Is this thing allowed? Or is this legal?" And ChatGPT cited cases that didn't exist. It made up cases. And he then cited them. And then Leonard French, while doing this, went back and checked old ChatGPT, and they had actually scrubbed it. They had actually removed it from like the old versions of ChatGPT because it was doing that and it wasn't supposed to. So they corrected for that. But in the new ChatGPT, they actually have a thing where you can search the internet, and it'll search like all websites. So he searched on that, and it actually started quoting from the article talking about how ChatGPT is not a reliable source and that, yeah, it's procedurally generated. So it just made shit up. And so it started quoting from the article that said ChatGPT was not a reliable source. And it's like, oh no, it's corrupted itself. Because if you ask it, if you ask ChatGPT, do you lie to me? It says no. It'll actually tell you all the stuff that it brings up is real and like factual. And it is not. It is not factual. It is making shit up. Like, do not believe ChatGPT. It lies to you. So yeah, the lawyers got sanctions imposed on them because, I mean, he just literally made shit up. Like, he made up legal cases that didn't exist.
Huh.
So it's just like, yeah, you can't do that. It's just like, oh, fucking hell. And he was sitting back. In ChatGPT's defense, it doesn't know that it's lying. But that's even worse. It should know that. Like, if there's one thing that I at least want the AI to know, it's if what it's saying is true or not. Like, it's like, well, I believe I'm not lying. Well, that's not helping me now, is it? I don't give a shit about what you believe. It's like, are you wrong?
1,400 encounters.
Yeah, it can't yet because it has to learn whether it's telling the truth or a lie. Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't know that. And that's the problem. It's like, it knows that lying is bad, so it says it's not doing that. But the things it's saying are lies. So it's like,
Like, guys, just to describe how bad this egg hunt is, it has succeeded Wooloo, which is 1,100 encounters. It's 1,400 encounters. But will it get past Gossifleur, Snom? Okay, first Snom.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. B.
Probably not. So,
let me see if I can find.
Well, I say probably not, but again, guys, Shiny Sobble can, even with the Shiny Charm Masuda method, can range from getting one egg to from 1 in like 6,000.
It actually wasn't last stream, was it? It was the stream before. It was the stream before, right?
No, it was last stream.
Oh, was it? You were in the Shadow Temple last stream.
Yeah, and we got the chest.
The chest game was the end of the stream before you went into the Shadow Temple.
Oh yeah,
it was
after the well.
Yeah, it's like it was
temple.
definitely the stream before.
So it was 17, not 18. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let me check my collection to make sure nobody has or clips and make sure nobody has.
Yeah, you're right, because that episode was the worst of hugs for 18. So yes, who needs the lens of truth is 17. Sorry, my mistake. I only thought that was last stream because we didn't stream Hollow Knight Thursday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me find that highlight.
It's like an hour or so in.
Oh, okay, hold on. There it is. Crop this down a little bit.
But yeah, guys, this Sobble egg hunt is so far the worst egg hunt I've done in this game so far. Because all of my other egg hunts have been decent. Like, some of them didn't even hit 1,000.
Yeah. Once I'm gonna clip this and then I'll send it to Mr. B. I might even post it in chat. Because, you know, I'm a mod and the channel owner. I'm allowed to post shit in my own chat.
It blocks you.
No, you can't block me.
For
I can
suggestive
literally
content.
do anything. I'm not able to be blocked.
I block you. If I did that, I'd die. Because older bro would be killing me and the chat would be laughing.
Okay, well that's not working.
Older bro's gonna rewatch the clip just to make sure that happens.
I said set it to full. Set it to full. Well, no, I have to know when to end it.
Huh. That is pretty loud. Older bro's face, he still can't believe it. Oh, so good. I like how I didn't need the Lens of Truth for that minigame, but I needed it in the temples. Oh, God. Damn. I know Croc was telling me to take some cough medicine earlier, but the problem is we never have any anymore. Like, I had to start buying my own Pepto-Bismol, I had to start buying my own bandages because I just can't find them because we don't have any. Like, older bro, like, hurt his finger today and was struggling to find band-aids. So, I might get some cough medicine pretty soon. Whenever I have time to go to the store. And right now I don't have time.
Yeah, there we go.
I thought you were going to title it Who Needs the Lens of Truth?
No, that gives it away.
I mean, that's what the title of 17 was.
Yeah, but this is a highlight of specifically this moment. So it's like, I'm just...
It's so good we made a highlight of it.
Yeah. It also means that it'll literally never go off Twitch. It's just like, well, fuck this shit.
Was one of the most BS in any
bullshit.
Zelda game we have played so far.
Which I said mini game is 2 words, but oh whatever, I fucked that up. I don't care that much.
I was having all this bad luck in Ocarina of Time, and then that made up for it. And then it got bad again.
There we go, I updated the title, which it won't update on there, but it's not 1 word.
I think mini games sometimes is spelled with a hyphen in it.
Yeah, it's 1 word. It used to be hyphenated, but it's now 1 word.
Okay.
I just realized that the time's wrong.
That's you.
Gotta change the time zone.
Thank you for the follow, Wendell. Thank you for the follow. They followed because of that moment.
I mean, valid. Like, I couldn't, yeah, I'm just gonna stop trying to word today. I apparently can't do that.
Yeah, it's...
I wouldn't blame them.
Yeah, it's...
That's where I was gonna go with that.
Yeah, speaking of Twitch clips, we rarely have, like, moments like that where we clip it from series.
Usually other people clip stuff.
And also, it's from Shiny Huntings. Like,
Well, we haven't done that in a long time either.
Like, we clipped that Shiny Staravia from Arceus, because that was insane.
Yeah.
And guys, my Shiny luck in Arceus has not deteriorated since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, surprisingly, we're gonna actually get a full stream tonight. We actually started almost on time.
Could have started earlier, but I wasn't sure if I was able to start yet or still preparing.
Well, actually, I guess we did start late, but like we didn't start very late. We started like 8 instead of 7:30.
Like, again, like, I know I hard cut it at 11, but on days where I don't work and I know I don't work the next day, I'm fine with it.
I just prefer to make sure we're done by 11, because that means that I don't have to rush to do things in the evening. You don't have to rush to do things in the evening, and it means that it doesn't interrupt your schedule. Because like I know for me, keeping a schedule is very important, and I remember there were times where when you were off your sleep schedule, you would be up to who knows what hours. So it's kind of a self-imposed requirement to make sure that everyone stays on the proper schedule and everything works out well.
Yeah, guys, like, I'm trying to get up early on the weekends, but the problem is I keep having so much I have to do on the weekends, so I stay up later than I want to. So, even though we hard cut at 11, I don't care if it goes 10 minutes over 11 or
Yeah,
whatever on a
yeah, that's fine.
Saturday. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
But what I want to try to do is get up early on the weekends, do my daily stuff, and maybe have some time to work on quota things. But right now I have so many games I want to play and so much time in the world, and I don't have a lot of it at the moment.
Yeah.
I could have more time for it if we go full time on this.
But that is very unlikely anytime soon. I'm pretty sure we will be 50 years old before we could even come close to going full time.
You never know. Again, it only takes one series for your YouTube channel to take off, and right now MLP is looking like that series. But Jurassic Park Builder isn't doing too bad either, even though we keep getting the same question. And it's starting to annoy us a little bit, but there's nothing we can do because people are wondering, how are you playing Jurassic Park Builder like this year? It's like, I'm not. Like, it is a re-upload. Not only is it a re-upload, I am reacting to the original content and replacing the original audio with just music. Like, I have a couple series on our mobile list that are like that, where the game is delisted, but I have footage of me playing that game when it was still available. Yeah, usually when a game is delisted, it means it's gone forever, and it's unlikely that's going to come back. So far, the only mobile game that has done that is Angry Birds. So, as sad as it is, Spider-Man Unlimited probably is not going to come back. Jurassic Park Builder's not going to come back. My Sweet Roomies definitely isn't going to come back. Like, they're gone. Oh, by the way. So, I want to talk about Hatsune Miku mobile games for a second. So, yeah, there have been some games that have been delisted. I found out about a Hatsune Miku RPG game.
Not surprising.
And
But I'll admit I haven't heard of it though.
this game also includes the Hatsune Miku Agario games. There's Agario Train and Agario Run. It's just Hatsune Miku Temple Run, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So you can play those games on console through that game. And I'm like, oh, good to know. Save space on my phone. So I do have it on the schedule, and I will play it at some point. Because apparently it also has some original songs in that game. So I'm very interested in it. But not only is it an RPG, but it's an RPG puzzler. And it's mainly puzzle games. Miscounted an egg.
Well, that's not good. We can't have that.
I just fixed it. But yeah, going back to talking about Dressberg Builder, thank you for the love and support you're showing it, but you cannot play it at all. Again, there's a fan project that's sort of in development, but I just think Universal Ludia is gonna utterly sanction it, and we're not gonna be able to play it. But on the off chance it does happen, I will play it as soon as possible. You know, it would be funny if me uploading this Jurassic Park Builder re-uploads inspired that guy to make the Jurassic Park Builder remaster.
I have doubts.
Like, his video came out I think a couple weeks after our first episode. But I don't know. Yeah, guys, I think I should talk about maybe some hopes and dreams from my YouTube channel here. So, one of my dreams is that we hit at least over 1,000 subs. I'd probably be happy. Well, or if we hit 1,000 subs, that'd be amazing. And I'd also be happy if I could get a creator code in Fortnite. Because I'm wondering if I could get sponsored by Fortnite and they could put like a blue Goomba backpack in Fortnite, and I can get a creator code as well. That'd be cool. I think that's my two main goals for our YouTube channel. For me.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, we've been dead for most of the stream. Well, I haven't been. I've been talking quite a bit.
Yeah. I've just been like extremely hot and focused on updating the computer.
Older bro's hot and exhausted, and I'm sick but talkative.
Yeah. Oop, I need to update that.
But yeah, guys, we will go quiet if we have nothing to talk about, so it does help us to keep talking if you talk to us in the chat. You don't have to, but if you want us to continue some conversation and not have an entirely dead stream, we like to talk to you. Even if we just ramble on, like I do. I ramble a lot when I'm tired. I'm not tired yet, but I'm getting there. This counted again. How the heck have I done that twice? Yeah, unfortunately, guys, it's going to be another shiny-less stream. Like, we did get a new shiny. I'm glad we got a shiny Gabite. Like, I just evolved it for you guys on camera. But
you ain't getting anything else.
I ain't getting anything else. There's no way.
I mean, you literally have at this point a minute and a half.
Like, I have gotten shinies at the very last second, like our Ditto and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but it's rare.
Yeah.
In fact, I think Ditto was the only new shiny we needed that I got at the last second in any of our videos.
Yeah.
I don't really count Nickit because we still had, what? Like, a half hour left or something like that. Very close. Like, guys, we ended on Nickit for Rookie D because we got 2 shiny Rookie D that stream and a shiny Nickit on the first encounter. Did we ever clip that? I don't think we clipped that.
I don't remember.
Yeah, Nickit right now will probably always be my fastest shiny hunt.
I mean, it's kind of hard to beat faster than that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's hard to beat 15 seconds. Like, I've seen people have like 13 seconds.
Yeah,
but
like that is effectively the max, like the minimum amount of time. Like, there isn't really much faster you can go.
Yeah, Mr. B described it best himself. You nearly got 2 shinies back to back.
Yeah. You got them as back to back as you can.
Like, you can get back to back shinies, guys. I've seen it happen. I've seen somebody get 3 shinies back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're at time.
But in Arceus, I saw. We'll do this last batch.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, in Arceus, I've seen someone get a whole outbreak, all shinies. Yeah. Well, not the entire outbreak, but like the. So an outbreak is like the first 5 spawns.
Yeah.
They got all of them shiny.
Yeah.
It was shiny Voltorb. It was insane.
That is insane. That is
like it was low quality.
That's bullshit.
It was low quality footage being recorded, but just witnessing that is so bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Like fucking hell. At that point, you need to go get a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Hey, Rod.
Hey, Rod. We're just ending the stream with these last
5.
Last 5.
But yeah, if your luck is so good that the first 5 spawns in a shiny outbreak is shiny, you need to go get a lottery ticket. Yeah, guys, we'll never be scratching lottery tickets on camera. That's not gonna happen because I know that. Is it YouTube that sanctions that, or is that all?
I mean, yeah,
like,
I don't know if it's necessarily YouTube, but at the same time,
I know that a lot of social media don't like that.
Most don't do gambling, and I don't really have any interest in doing it to begin with. So, no, we will never do that.
Like, I have a gambling idea, but guys, I'll probably just talk about it, but I won't do it on camera.
Looking forward to your next episode of Pokepark, maybe on Monday. Yeah, that is a big maybe. Like, in order for that to happen, we have to record tomorrow.
We will.
So, and edit tomorrow. And upload tomorrow. And do everything tomorrow. So it's gonna be a back-to-back full day of everything.
But yeah, guys, for those who don't know our schedule, we record every other day for each other's series. So if on Monday it's my game, then on Tuesday it'll be Older Bro's game, and it goes back and forth every day. That's for Let's Plays. Same with streams, and
technically same with mobile. We just don't have another.
Yes.
We don't have the opposite mobile.
We don't have an opposite mobile series, so
yeah.
technically every series is every other day except for anime, which is always Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
And that also will change once we...
No, it still won't be every other day. It's even when that happens, it's still gonna be the Monday through Friday series is gonna be one series. And the Saturday and Sunday
yes,
will be
but I'm
one
just
series.
saying it won't be on main gaming channel anymore. Because we'll be moving all of our movie content to a different channel.
Yeah, but that's many years away.
It's gonna be fun trying to figure out what to put for the Shiny end credits.
Yeah.
It might be just all mobile content since, well, Shiny Hunts is gonna be moved into the mobile slot anyway. So we might want to treat it as a mobile series and just give it the mobile end credits.
I mean, the mobile end credits are basically the same as the normal end credits. They're just so it's like it'll just happen.
No, what I'm saying is the layout of the video links. Did I get...
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. Did I get done? Oh shit. I accidentally did the next 2 eggs.
Younger bro's running in auto mode.
Alright, I will not be getting the next egg. I will hatch these 2 and then we're gonna be done for the day.
Yeah. Stop talking!
Look, we finally got into a conversation.
I know you're right, but like, just move away from the egg getter lady.
So that means next stream I have to hatch the first 3 eggs and not get 2. Or I could have just not hatched this and just...
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just not delete these Sobbles. I'll just keep them till next stream.
Sure.
It'd be funny if this egg is shiny and it's an accident. No, that's high hopes, yeah. Stop giving myself hope. Okay, guys, the timer has been paused. And that is going to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Comment to your videos, do read them. Follow on Twitch. We'll see you guys in the next Shiny Hunt. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.